fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Something kinda fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say
Good morning, my people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It is a beautiful morning and I'm starting this video in the village, and today is 25th, what we perceive as Christmas Day. But I've woken up and I see my nephew is on the farm cutting down the sunflower. You know, like, this day is Christmas, so we are supposed to be either going to church and then later on have a celebration. But he has woken up in the farm and he has cut quite a big area of sunflower and he's still going on. So village does not follow the routine that we know. Like if it's Christmas, then we shall be celebrating. People in the village just do things the way they think or the way they want. It's not based on the calendar or something. That's what I realize. And for them, what needs to be done will not follow if that day is a holiday or it's not a holiday, because they also give themselves rest when it's a working day. So I don't know why it's that way, but I want to talk to him and find out why he has decided to be doing this on a day that is supposed to be just to rest. Christmas, everyone rests and celebrates the birth of Christ. And like you, no one told him to come to the farm. That's what I learned. But he has just decided to do it. So let me find out why. Yeah. So here is my nephew. He is called Christian. I want to find out from Christian, why is he cutting down the sunflower? And as I have said, it is Christmas Day. So I don't know why he couldn't wait for any other day but today. Christian, how are you? Hey, you are doing some work here on a Christmas Day. Yeah, how is the going? It's good. Yeah. So you have decided to cut down the sunflower. Why have you decided to do that today?
Because the birds are really eat them.
The birds? They are eating the sunflower. So when you cut down, they will not come down? Oh. Then after you harvest the sunflower, what happens to them?
We take to the cow and cow will eat them.
Oh, you give to the cows? Not to get the oil? Oh. But I was told that they are also to make the sunflower oil. So you are doing good work. I can see you have decided to do it even when it's Christmas Day. So, but you have told me you are not going to work for so long, right? Oh, that's good. Sawa, bye. Yeah, this is basically the village in the morning. And then today is a Christmas Day. So we expect that people are going to celebrate the birth of Christ. A celebration here means basically food. You change food, not the normal food that you usually eat. So that's how people celebrate. So I know many homes will be having a different diet today as a way of celebrating the birth of Christ. And today is a Wednesday, So 25th of December falls on a Wednesday this year. So people are to go to church. Then after church, you come and you celebrate the entire day. So today is Christmas, tomorrow is Boxing Day. I'll be showing you what people will be doing here to celebrate. So spend the day with me, enjoy it. Still early morning, so it's basically the morning routine, cleaning and other things. Let me check on the chicken. Oh, the chicken, most of them are hidden. It's still early, so they usually feed inside until late in the evening. But my program is I want to do the dishwashing. So let me check and see if the water is ready. Usually use boiling water. The water, I think it's ready. I can start washing. That's the leftovers of yesterday food. So after I do the dishes, we'll start cooking now. Having fed the baby with the tea, I went straight to do the dishes because that was my major morning task. So I want to do the dishes today. So there are not so many, but I'll just spend a little time, clean them up, and I'll be good. I've had this long conversation for a while about people preferring to go back to the village when they hit the rock bottom in the city. And I say in their defense that in the village life is simple, it's easier, it's cheap, it is stress-free, no bills, and all that kind of talk. Whereas in the city, you have to toil and moil, and all that you earn, you spend it on the bills. So someone would prefer to go back to the village because there the bills are minimal. Maybe they are not paying for rent and other bills that they incur in the city, like water bills. So for them, the quickest option will be to go back to the village. Granted, everyone has a reason as to why they will make certain decisions or choices in their life, but this is my take about the village life. Village life does not require someone who is lazy. I've stayed home this December holiday. I've lived in the village. I've also stayed in the city. You see, just the same way someone will wake up very early in the morning, as early as 5, to prepare themselves to go to work, maybe to beat the jam, that hustle bustle of the city. There are people in the village waking up as early as 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to do milking of their cow, to feed their chicken, maybe to collect the eggs. And those people are doing very well in the village. So it doesn't mean that life in the village is that easier. In fact, if you ask me, it might be so hard, because most of the stuff here is you have to work. You have to use your hands, and that means that you have to be very hardworking. Anytime I've been in the village, by the time I go to bed, my back aches, and it takes a while for me to adjust to that to that rhythm of life, because you find out that you wake up in the morning, there are normal chores like sweeping, cleaning the house, doing the dishes, making the meals, just those normal chores that you can even do in the city. But on top of that, there's going to the farm, there's feeding the cattle, there's feeding the chicken, there's just something going on. And that is a family that they know that they have to do that for them to earn a living. They know that they have to farm for them to get the fresh produce from their farm. I'm not talking about the lazy village homes. I'm talking about the hardworking village homes. So for you to make it in the village, just come with the mentality that here you must work hard. You must use your hands and use your brain too. If you do that, you are going to reap very well in the village. You are going to do farming, you are going to be productive, and this will generate a lot of income for you, and you will progress. But if you go with that mentality that everything is free, you'll get things easy, it might be even worse than being in the city, because you'll be miserable, your life will be stagnant. So I'm done with the dishes, but mommy has decided to help me with the sufurias, what we call the cooking pots, because that is my most dreadful part. But I'm glad I've done other dishes, and that is a win for me. Guys, it's Christmas. My people, it's Christmas. I am with Christian again. Christian, you are carrying a knife.
Yes.
What do you want to do with it?
I want to slaughter a chicken.
Oh, so mom has gone inside to pick one. This is our chicken coop. How many are you slaughtering?
One.
Just one? Okay.
Two.
Oh, you are slaughtering too?
Yes.
Today is Christmas. You are going to have a feast. So, mom is inside picking. I don't know if it will peep and see what's happening. So she's inside. Christian come for the chicken. So they pick the big ones to be slaughtered. So they are still deciding which one to pick. So most of them hide down there. There is a catch there. So my mom has picked one and dropped it. There is one, mom has one, Christian has also picked one. They are slaughtering two for us to enjoy. So these ones are lucky ones, they will not be slaughtered today. So let's go and slaughter chicken. This is my other nephew, he was trying to catch. I hope this one will drop it. Aje wewe. Now let's follow Christian and see how he's going to slaughter the chicken. So, but we won't show that. So Christian is here with the first one. He has to prepare it first and then we slaughter. I'll not show you that part. So this is our beautiful, it's our beautiful. Now my other nephew, Liam, come. Liam, come. Liam is carrying another one. So after Christian has slaughtered the first one, he'll slaughter this one too. So we are slaughtering two. Two will be more than enough for us because we are just like 4 adults and 3 children. So that will be more than enough. So this is our forest. It's so beautiful. The village is really beautiful. I love our home. It's calm. I just love it here. Yeah. So I'll show you how we go about preparing the meals for Christmas. We are going to keep it simple. Maybe we'll do chicken, chapatis, rice and ugali. Ugali is one of our staple food. But I know ugali is found in so many African countries. I think the name is what differs, but it's the same thing. Yeah. So this forest is really cool. We sit here, chill here sometimes. But this is one of the chicken because it has young chicks. It's set free to walk and take care of the chicks. So here we are. It's good. It's nice. This is where we store our firewood, just outside our kitchen. That is the cow shed. Here we stored our firewood. And then we have our kennel here. We have 2 lovely dogs. So that is where the kennel is. And there is this lovely tree here. It keeps the environment very cool. Chloe, how are you, Mama? You are fine. That is my niece, Chloe. Chloe, say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
What's your name? Your name is? She's called Dr. Chloe Nekesa Terry. Don't ask why she's called Dr. Chloe. Now this is our kitchen, our village kitchen. Yeah, so here things are close together like that. This is the kitchen and that is where we took our chicken from, the chicken coop. Then that extreme house there is our brother's house. We call it in the village Simba. So let's see if Christian is done with the slaughtering of the chicken. Liam, you have the basin. Let me see. Yeah, Liam has brought the basin so that we can use to carry the chicken. Liam, Chloe, and we have the young one, Darling. They are my nephew. Even Christian is my nephew, my eldest nephew. So Christian, bring the chicken and put it in the basin. So the 2 have already been slaughtered and we are good to go. So we are going to pluck the feathers and then we make a meal. Yeah. The chicken. So you have slaughtered 2 of them? Yes. Yeah, thank you. We will add one of the cabbages as vegetables once we cook the chicken. So this will act as veggies. Our lunch preparation has begun. Mommy is doing the plucking, and I'll also do one of the chicken, so she'll just do one. This other one, I'll be the one to do it. So let's prepare lunch together, our Christmas lunch. So my chicken is there ready. I've started the action of cutting the chicken into smaller pieces. That's what I'm doing right there. As you can see, my mom is way ahead of me. Hers is already ready, and she has even put it on fire. We are not going to cook the two chicken at the same time because mine was younger, if I can say so. My mom's was older, so it has to boil first, then we'll add this other one. How do you prepare chicken? How do you dissect it? So this is our beautiful compound. It's just a village homestead, nothing much going on. So how do you go about cutting the chicken? Do you have a specific formula? For me, I just ensure that I've cut it into manageable pieces. There I was washing the gizzard. Then these intestines, of course, I threw them outside. Fat from the chicken, so we just add. There's already one chicken boiling because it was older than this one. I'm still cutting down my chicken into manageable pieces. So no hurry because as I said, my chicken is not that hard, so I'll just add to the other. That is ginger to be used in the chicken. Mommy is preparing it. My brother has just arrived for Christmas lunch. Finally, I'm done. I have to wash it. After washing it, I'll add to the already cooking chicken. Do you wash your chicken, or after cutting the pieces you just start cooking it? For us, we wash it, so I was just ensuring that it's well washed. After that, we'll put it inside the sufuria. So I have to clean up my working table. That's what I'm doing. After clearing with the chicken, I cleaned the table. I have to wipe it down very clean so that I can now start using it for other tasks like cutting the ingredients. I love our kitchen. It is small, it's mud walled. It's not a permanent building, but it serves the purpose. You know, it just gives that village thing. So mommy has gone for some onions. That's what she's doing. She's picking the onions, the carrots, so that we can use in the kitchen. So I was just having a time with my brother there before I went back to the kitchen to cut the ingredients that I'm going to use to cook the chicken. Right now the chicken, it's boiling. So I'm cutting the ingredients and then fry. My table is acting as a chopping board. Don't be shocked. That's just how we do it in the village. So those are mommy is giving me the tomatoes. I have the carrots. I have the green cucumbers. Not cucumber, the green capsicum, the bell peppers, yeah. So occasionally I was checking my chicken to see if it's drying up so that I can fry. And also just to see if it's well cooked or I need to add more water. So it was ready, so I started frying. I started with the onions. I put the onions. Then I stirred very well. In this chicken, I didn't use any oil because the chicken had a lot of oil. Its own oil. I think fat, yeah. So I just used the chicken fat and it still worked out very well. If I added oil, it would be too much, so I didn't add any. So I continue cutting the tomatoes, the carrots, the tomatoes, and the bell pepper as the onions are frying until they are golden brown. So these are green peppers. We just get them right from the farm. We have them in our garden. They are so fresh because they are direct from the farm. And I think On the ingredients, what we bought were the carrots and the onions, the tomatoes and the green pepper, bell pepper. We just got them from the farm. So I mixed the bell pepper. For me, I just mixed the bell pepper and the carrots because I'd want them to cook a little bit before I add the tomatoes. That's why I put them together. So right here my onions were already fried golden brown the way I wanted. So I was just turning the chicken. So I had to stir it very well before I add in the carrots and the bell pepper. So I'm bending that way because our fireplace, we have where we put the firewood on top of the fireplace. So that's why I had to bend so much. If I just stand straight, I'll hit the fire on top of the fireplace. So now I have to cut the tomatoes. That's what I'm doing. So I did cut the tomatoes. Our dog has been barking so much, I don't know why. We normally don't lock it inside. We have two dogs. The other one is more fierce, so that one we lock it in, but this other one just roams outside. So it has been barking. I don't know what's the problem. I'm almost done with the tomatoes. This is just raw and uncut. My cooking raw and uncut from the village. We actually just use the natural ingredients, no spices. I'm not saying that spices are bad, but for us here we just use the natural ingredients. Now I'm clearing my table again. I need to ensure that it's also clean. I sweep inside the kitchen to ensure that it's also clean enough. So that's what I'm doing, sweeping. let me go back and check on the chicken how it's doing. I needed to sit first because I want to work in a clean kitchen. The chicken is ready, time to serve. Our chicken is ready. Oops, one fell out. This is the chicken, it's ready. We are going to eat. The chicken is here. Want also to use the chapels. We have soda. Chapels! This is our living room. So we'll serve here and then we eat. Hello, Chloe. Chloe, what are you going to eat? Mommy is here dressed in her Christmas dress and she's looking beautiful. We want to thank God for seeing us through the Christmas, celebrating it as a family. We don't take it for granted. Being an evening, we have to ensure that the chicken go back to their house, and most of our chicks have to be guided to do so, or else they'll get lost in the dark. So Mommy and I, we are trying to guide the chicken back into their chicken coop, and we call it a day. Thank you so much, my people, for keeping it locked this far. Thank you so much for the returning subscribers, for the new subscribers. Karibuni sana, nawapenda wote. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Bye.